if I reject your call and text saying, please send text, why the fuck don't you just send me a text? Hi, my name's Anne-Marie and I hate talking on the phone. I mean, I can pee and clip my nails at the same time, but I can't talk on the phone. I cannot. I can't stand it. I fucking hate it. I will use the internet in any way possible just to avoid making a phone call or taking a call. Any way possible. I'm gonna revive both MySpace and High5, email, text, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, YouTube comment, YouTube private message, a DM on Twitter, a private message on Instagram. Pick one. This is how I prefer to communicate. This is how I prefer to communicate. Write that down. Yes, exactly. Writing things down. Isn't that crazy and cheap? And you communicate with it. If you don't like to text, you can write me a note, take a picture of that note and send it to me. Chances are you too own a smartphone. I do too, and that makes me contactable 24/7, well, almost 24/7. But the best thing this thing does is avoiding an actual phone call. Ew, I know it has germs, ew. I chose to pay a certain amount of money on a smartphone so I can avoid conversations. Yes, I'm fine. Why did you call? Well, I have Facebook for that. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I avoid people. Well, I avoid certain people, but I wouldn't answer their call anyway. They're not even the 44th option. So I have no problem having real conversations. I love real face-to-face conversations about meaningful topics. I have no problem speaking in front of crowds. I have no problem meeting people. I'm a YouTuber, so it's part of the job. But there's a certain way a phone call makes me feel, and I don't like that way. So I decided I'm not gonna put myself in that position to feel that thing ever again. I rarely talk on the phone with my relatives, with my family and my friends. From time to time I do talk to my family on the phone and I do answer some friends' phone calls. Most of the time I just dislike calling anybody. But sometimes I have these moods. So I haven't talked to mom in like a week. So I'm gonna put that thought in the universe that sometime this week I'm gonna call her. I'm just building my mood up. And sometimes I am in the mood to call someone and I usually call my mom or my dad. I know, they are surprised too. But I'm not a complete asshole. Like I talk to my parents and my friends most of the time via texts, email, WhatsApp pictures, Facebook statuses, Facebook private messages, groups and posts and likes, and I do all that. If the phone call is work related, I get really annoyed if the message of the phone call could have been an email. Especially because every time I get an email which sums up the phone call, just send the email in the first place. What's in it for you if you just hear me? Okay. I don't get it! Do you get paid for the amount of phone calls you make? You have wasted minutes of both our lives. You could have just sent an email and I could have just mind my business. And now, having phone anxiety or telephobia or what's it called, I have to take extra time to fucking decompress. And there's another work-related situation. The one when someone calls you to talk about a possible collaboration. Someone you don't know, you haven't met the person. They just asked for your phone number or they just have your phone number. That sucks too. You should ask me first if I want you to give that someone my phone number. And I had the weirdest conversations just talking to strangers on the phone about ideas I do not believe in and I do not care about. They had no budget for the collaboration, they just had some random ideas and they just wasted my time because during the conversation I cannot just hang up or say, you know what, I just realized this is not in my area of interest like at all. Bye. Now you have to wait for the post-conversation email so you can reject their proposal via email. Being the kind of person I am, you should know that it's way easier to contact me via text or email or Facebook or any of my social media than by using the phone to actually call me. Because I'll reject the call and I'll send you a text in which I will say, please text. Being a YouTuber, I get a bunch of calls every day from numbers I don't know, from strangers, from people who want stuff from me. So why should I suffer through the pain of having a conversation with a stranger that wants something from me? Send me an email. It takes me under 2 minutes to both read the email and reply. I'm almost 24/7 available online. And if I'm not, it means I turned off my Wi-Fi and I'm riding my bike or I'm on a hill. This will make our relationship better. Don't make me waste my time and energy because you don't want to write. Why am I talking in this accent? Because let's face it, some of you just make calls because it's more convenient for you. Let's emphasize for you. I have friends also from Gen Y who still love to talk on the phone. Not me. Apparently, most of the Gen Ys don't. So yeah, do I have phone anxiety? Do I have a phobia? Or am I just being an asshole? Or am I just being true to myself? Because for a year now, I've been trying to spend less time with people who annoy me. I've been trying to avoid putting myself in situations where I cannot be myself. I cannot be my own self. I cannot act naturally, so I have to fake stuff. And it's made me happier than ever before, so I'm gonna continue doing that. So remember that, yes, you can call me an asshole for not answering the phone, but so can I. Why do you have to talk on the phone all the time? If you like the video, don't forget to show it some love. I'm Anne-Marie. See you next Sunday.